Greetings there, my fellow electricians. Rhadamant here. Thank you for tuning in to Project Zomboid Hellzone. Episode 17, Power Loss Preparation. Alright, I have enough stuff. I'm gonna go home and start farming. Well, I'm gonna set up a bit of a kitchen first and then start farming. Goon and Charger. That's a nasty combo. Many guns and many goons. You're right about that. I do find a lot of guns and a lot of goons. You know, I need to get rid of these topiaries. They are slowing me down. I also don't have, like, shelving to store food. Not enough of it, at least. I wasn't looking at the radio, but I don't think there was anything about lost power. It's weird. I gotta say, very weird that I still have power. Truly would have thought I would have lost it by now. My little, collection. Getting more 308 rounds is nice too. Because I have quite a lot of 308s rounds now. Where like once my aiming's a little bit better, I would need to practice with a revolver or handgun or a shotgun if I had more shotgun rounds. But once my aiming's a little bit better, I'll be able to make use of all of that by taking a real rifle out. That'd be fun. One problem with being organized is once you have a little bit of organization, it takes a while to put everything away, doesn't it? At least the base looks nicer. Yeah, look at these gun racks. I have 5, 7, 8, 9 long rifles. I'm going to be put on a watch list if I keep looting them. Next up, we'll grab the modern oven. And the 10th long rifle. Yeah, exactly. Kanata. I gotta have a TV for my TV dinner. Or my TV dinner will be lonely. I'm glad you understand why I picked up the TV dinners. And who says that TV dinners are only for dinner? You know, it might be for lunch, breakfast. I'm just plopping it here. This is not the final resting spot. I don't have a good concept of where I want to put it, so I'm just going to put it on the ground. And the same is going to be true of the washer and dryer. I'm just going to be dropping it, pulling it out of the trunk. holding both. I am a behemoth. I just moved up a rope with an oven strapped to my back. Well, I just moved up a rope with a washer and dryer strapped to my back. That's what, like 250 pounds or so of utility? That's bonkers. Alright, obviously they're not going to be plumbed where I'm putting them. But that doesn't matter. What matters is it happened. So that part's done. And I said that I would start farming once I finished that. So, let's grab the rotten food. Update the priority. Set up a farm. And we are going to want to put the water can out there. Get the dirt bags and the trowel. So I have enough for 8 spots for now, but I'm sure it will expand. So these 9 spots here, I plan on putting water. Or actually, maybe I'll do one... Maybe I'll do 3 more water barrels. 1 here, 1 there, 1 there. I think that's going to be the plan. So this farm is going to be cramped as hell. Also, it totally looks like I'm screwdriving crop plots. And you wouldn't be wrong. That's exactly what it looks like. I wonder when it will rain next. I kind of I kind of prefer to start sowing seeds like right as it rains, so that you don't have to do a lot of the work of initially filling up the plots. Okay, I used up all the fertilizer I had. Why do I have scrap wood on me? I want to put, I'm going to dig up enough for 8 more plots, and then I will, I'll choose the seeds. So, what to do tomorrow? I'm going to ask that now. Here we go. I figure 2 birds, 1 stone by taking dirt where the topiary things are, so they're not slowing my car down. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I have... What am I missing? Potatoes? Oh, no! I don't have potato seeds? That makes me so sad. That's terrible. Oh, I do have potato... Oh, no, I'm blind. Wait, is there only 7 crops? Am I missing one? 1, 2, 3. You know, if I dig a few more, I could fill up. Yeah, I'm just gonna keep going. I thought, and I might be wrong, but I thought that there was 8 different types. No, maybe there's only 7. And I think the first part of tomorrow, I'm going to be finishing the farm, because, like, well, maybe I'll burn the midnight oil. Wiki says 7? Okay, then I have them all. For a second, it looked like I was crawling through a sharp glass. Did you see what I saw? It was because it was the window from the floor below. I thought I was about to shred myself. It's like, no! I was so careful! Okay. I am done with soil. Oh, wait, what am I doing? No. Don't pour dirt out. I meant to dig furrow. Dig furrow. Fountains are just cosmetic. They don't do anything. I do think getting fences or even potentially walls here would be wise, given the elevated nature of my situation. There's, let's say, elevated risk. I'm not gonna, you can't stop me. All right. Looks like Team Videotapes seems to be winning. So maybe after I'm done setting up the farm, I'll plan to go to the tape store. So I'll resolve that about a minute early. What's my weight at? 77 and dropping? Eat a whole box of cereal. 77 double ups. Oh yeah. And I'm guessing that laceration's just about to be done. Oh, it wouldn't be, I'm gonna grab this radio and bring it with me to the farm. I want to listen for, power outage. You wish you lost weight that quickly? Well, you know, if you, spend the entire day killing zombies and, like, hauling dirt around, you probably would lose weight like crazy. So I'm going to be growing primarily cabbage and potato. Oh, good. Heavy rain. When was that? Yep, you can build a sky garden. Nothing stops you. Game's very flexible that way. I'm also going to need to add reading farming books to my list of things I need to do. Safety rails would be nice. Question for you guys. Before going to hit bids, should I set up safety rails? Or walls or something. But basically, should improvements to this farm be done? I'm also thinking of moving the generator where right here. Because that seems like a reasonable spot for a generator. And then the last spot I will put strawberries. So this area is pretty cramped as hell, but like, you know, it works for me. Maybe I'll put a generator here and a generator there. Yeah, I'll do that. Alright, next step. I don't really care that I have fresh water in these water bottles. The thing with water bottles is they're annoying to water from because they're low volume. So I'm gonna go get the water pot. I'm not even gonna use the watering can. And I'm gonna water it rather than to wait for rain to come. Oh, power grid fluctuations detected. Okay, I'm losing power soon. So I did mention that if power grid fluctuations were detected, I was gonna have to call an audible and prepare for it. And the 9 o'clock report just told me about that. So, finish the farm and prep for power loss. Okay. So, I'm just gonna water 50 with these cabbage plots. I'm not gonna fully water it because I have other things I need to do. And it's going to be raining soon, so... This was most of the water I had in the storages, but I have a bunch of water coolers in the building, so I'm not worried about running out of fresh water. It's not a concern. What I'm doing here is just watering it enough that, like, it doesn't start getting, you know, the plants are not going to die off from being neglected. Oops, that was a misclick. Alright, some of them are thirsty, but they should be fine. Grab the radio. I'm gonna place it inside. Grab my water bottles. Turn this bad boy off. Okay. I think what takes precedent is prepping for power loss. And then I will do the safety rails. Yeah, it is supposed to rain tomorrow. I saw that. That's why I didn't fully water everything. So, I want to set up the generator and then go for a fuel run. To top up all the fuel I need. I wouldn't mind getting other generators, but that's lower on the priority. I just need to prep for the base first. So, drop generator here. And connect. So if I get generator info, or if I turn this on, I should say. it's connected to 3 mini fridges and a popsicle fridge and a bunch of lights. So I need to remove the mini fridges from its service radius, because that's a lot of more power than I want to service. And that's not that hard to do. As for the lights, I could go floor by floor and you know, turning the lights off that I'm not using. But lights they're not as big of a power draw as mini fridges are. Now, one thing I had in mind was eventually I wanted to destroy these, dismantling them. But it would be best if I had the metalworking red first. So instead, I'm just going to like pick them up and physically move them too far to be within the radius of the generator. And not that obvious. Thank you for the resub. I was actually surprised it wasn't more than that. It was just the mini fridges. Because the other things like the coffee maker and the oven, and the washer and dryer, they only are require power when they're in use. I think this is the last mini fridge. This is pretty far for the generator hit. This might not be the one that it was connected to, but I'll see soon. Is there one on the ground floor? I don't think so. Actually, there's vending machines on the ground floor that it didn't even read is connected to. So those vending machines might just be too physically far. What I'll do is I'll put these mini fridges somewhere else, and then flick the generator on and off again to see what it's connected to see if I've disconnected the, you know, the right ones. Start Bitcoin farming upstairs with those computers? Well, in 1993, I'm not really sure there'd be Bitcoins to farm. There'd be Kaza coins. Or Napster coins. I don't know. That should be far enough. Oh, what the hell are you? You're a charger. In my backyard. I don't like that. Get out. It's always surprising, like, how their specials just, like, wandering on my base. So, here, as you can see, the fountain is nothing. It's not even interactable. It's just purely cosmetic. What, Blizzard would call a doodad. I think they coined that term. Maybe I'm wrong. But I first encountered that. Or like a greeble. A ground greeble. Alright. Generator flick. Let's go. Turn on. Info. Lights and popsicle fridge. Good. It's still reading at almost a liter an hour. So let's... I don't really need lights on this level because I'm not using this level. So now let's go floor by floor and power down the lights. What's weird here is there seems to be illumination... I don't know. We'll figure it out. But it read 26 lights if I'm not mistaken. So we'll try to reduce that down to a more reasonable amount. Alright, lights in here are off. Is this on or off? Off. You can hear my dog Tusk, like, absolutely losing her mind somewhere else in the house. Someone's pissing her off. Hope everything's okay. Alright, that's a pretty good amount of lights I've already turned off. Because the lights in here, like, aren't useful for defense, right? I'm not going to be defending the stairwells from zombies. These stairwells are cut off from zombie access. Is it that? Okay, that's the hole. So I just got to go to the bottom floor, I think. No, there should be stairs there. Why weren't there? I'm on floor 3, not 2. Alright, down to 19 lights. Wow, that did not make much of a difference. I've turned off 7. I think a lot of the lights that were, that I was turned off weren't connected to the generator. They were just connected to the general power grid. So there's a lot of lights on this floor that are on. But I'm sure there's lights downstairs that I can turn off. I will resolve the rest of the lights later, though, because I'm going to go to the gas station now instead, before the gas station loses power. So I have 4 full gas cans in the base, and I'm holding 6, and I think there's... Were there more? Or was that it? I can't recall. Oh, well, there's one in here. I'll do a quick scan of the base. So I have 7 in the trunk and 4 filled up in the base. And then 1 filled up in the trunk as well. I just want to absolutely get as much fuel as I can. I don't think I put gas cans away. Like, that doesn't seem like something I do. Because they're heavy, so it doesn't make sense to put them on shelves because they take up a lot of room. No, I didn't. Yeah, okay, cool. So, let's get over to the gas station before I lose power. And then once I top up the gas tanks, I'm going to come back and try to reduce my fuel usage as much as I can by turning off some of the, like, ground floor office lights that are hooked up to that generator. So for those that don't know, the generator has a sphere of influence of service of, like, I think 20 cells in every direction, something like that. You'd have to look it up, the exact number. Maybe 30. And, anything outside of that radius is not connected as a result. It is 20? Okay. So I'm only really concerned about, you know, things requiring power within 20 cells. Outside of 20 cells, it doesn't matter. I don't need to turn them off. Because they'll be off, whether I like it or not, pretty soon. Looks to me like this gas station is a little busy. I didn't see a lot of specials there, which is good. I don't see any specials. That's great. And the reason I put the generator where I put it is I'm actually hoping to hit some of the external lights, because visibility around the base is more important to me than fuel consumption efficiency. Right? Like, I really, really, really want to be able to spot things around the base well. I just don't need lights on floors way above where I live to be illuminated. That doesn't help. Oh, God. Yeah, my seat's full. Right, I forgot about that. Alright, Alright, there's a charger coming. Chargers don't seem to be working correctly. In that I really haven't been charged by them in a while. Like, I've seen them charge like once or twice, but most of the time they don't charge. Ooh, floodlights. Taking that. I don't need a 4th sledgehammer. Well, floodlights is a good way to illuminate a section if it's within the range of a generator or base security. And there were floodlights, I noted there were floodlights in the GenFact building as well. So if I want to illuminate even more, I can pick up the GenFact floodlights too. Alright. Probably safe to fuel up now. Am I healed? Yeah, I'm healed. Cool. Oh, there it goes. I was like, I parked close enough. Come on now. Boy, that's a lot of gas cans. Little dangerous to be like accelerating time while moving that much fuel around, but yeah, whatever. No risk, no reward. Thank you, gas station. And I'm very glad I caught the radio report. I would note what day it is, but I have no idea. Because I still don't have a digital watch. Which feels ridiculous. Oh, there's a boomer. Got it. Very nice not to have a lot... Well, I parked the trailer in a stupid spot, but very little that I can collide with while parking. And I like to use this access because the chance of, like, zombies walking all the way around the fence and over to me is, like, very low. Yeah, I could use the floodlight to illuminate the farming area. Absolutely. What I could do is I could build a little bit of a plankway out here. And then put a floodlight there, pointing it backwards towards the base or something. We'll figure it out. Right. So the gas cans I grabbed, I'm dropping up here, next to the generator. And let's put this food away too. If I could add a mod thing to the game, what mechanic would I have? Oh, good question. So... the one I'm looking most forward to is, like, NPCs. But the thing is, there's a lot of mods that add NPCs, and they are not very good. So, although I would want NPCs the most, I don't... It's not that I don't trust modders to do it right, it's just that, like, Joe Schmo, the modder, isn't paid by a company to do it right. So... I'm most eager to have NPCs to make the world feel more alive, but I don't think a mod's going to get it. I don't think a mod's going to add it in a way that I think it's worth using. So I'm most excited for Project Zomboid to actually add that as a feature more than anything else. But that would be the one. You know, human NPCs. But animal NPCs, so their game plan, again, if you're not aware, was to introduce animal NPCs first, which they are set to do pretty soon. And then once they have the framework for animal NPCs, then to introduce human NPCs. But given the rate at which Project Zomboid develops, if I was to say that there's an ETA on that, it might be years. Like, honestly, it might be years. because this last update's been like a year and a half, almost 2 years now in the making. Zomboid does not develop quick. It's fun. Good things come to those who wait, right? I want to move the trailer out of my way because, like, I parked it dumb. And I'm also going to be grabbing some more wood for finishing the farming wall. I did hear zombies around. So I feel like there's... I don't see any obvious signs of them. What will happen first? The PZ update? So the PZ update is definitely coming out first. Because their last info about it was that it was mostly just like housekeeping type stuff that they're working on now. Meaning like it's imminent. I would say, if I was to guess, probably sometime before Christmas, before the end of the year. But this is just a complete guess. Like, not educated guess at all. I would say in the next few months we might see a beta. Well, alright. I'm going to say that the next update goes beta, not like public release in the next few months. And then thereafter, we would have it would go stable. I don't, maybe someone knows the answer to this. I don't remember looking it up, but sometimes when they release a new update, it's not multiplayer. It's single player only. And I'm not sure what the deal is for the next major one, whether it's going to be multiplayer day one or not. Oh, is there no water in my barrels? Okay. That would explain me not being able to withdraw water. Okay. So, let's turn off the lights downstairs and then work on the fence farm. I know that this has taken me longer than you probably had anticipated. A lot of these lights down here are on, and they're definitely close enough to the generator that I'm gonna benefit from turning them off. Boomer at the door. It was probably the one I saw, like, walking around before. I am surprised these things aren't drawing power. But hey, you know, works for me. Thank you for tuning in to Project Zomboid Hellzone, which originally streamed live on Twitch September 26th. If you have any feedback or questions for me, let me know in the comments below. If you would like to catch a live stream of mine, Rhadamant.com has my stream schedule and countdown timers to upcoming streams. If you would like to join my online gaming community on Discord, Rhadamant.com has a link to it, as does the description of this video. Thank you so very much for watching, and a special thank you to my Patreon patrons, Twitch subscribers, and viewers like you that support the channel and made it all the way to the credits. Thank you so very much. I hope to catch you on next episode or an upcoming stream. Farewell, my fellow Hellzoners.